Boy, this hangar sure looks different, doesn't it? Okay, gang, well, some of you have probably already heard the news, but I thought it might be a good idea to make an official video about it. I sold Falsifier. It all started at Oshkosh. I was riding on a tram. Some guys in front of me were talking about warbirds. They were obviously warbird pilots. And one of them said, yeah, I've been in the market for an RV-8. Obviously that caught my attention. That gentleman's name was Mark Murphy. We hopped off the tram. I introduced myself. We exchanged business cards. About 45 minutes later, I was back at Home Built Camping. I saw somebody standing by the aircraft, and it was Mark. So we talked for about an hour. I showed him some things on the airplane. He seemed very interested. We stayed in touch via text and email, and I told him I was planning to fly to his location in mid-state New York when I got the opportunity. That opportunity came on October 18th. Wednesday morning, I departed, flew across Ontario and over Niagara Falls to his location in mid-state New York. I stopped for gas at a local airport before flying into his private strip, his family's private strip. Jonathan had met me at the airport where I refueled, and I followed him in the family Bonanza back to their compound on their private strip. Jonathan gave me a whirlwind tour of just an amazing place. Mark showed up a little while later. We had lunch, then we hopped into Bonanza, flew to another location in New York, where he gave me a P-51 ride. And that was just the first day. On Thursday, Mark and his son, Jonathan, went up in the RV-8 for the first time and gave it a test flight. We did inspections on Thursday and Friday. And basically closed the deal on Saturday, or Friday night and Saturday, and I flew home commercial on Delta back to Detroit on Sunday. I will include a link to the Vans Air Force article I posted describing the trip and the reasons why I sold it. What it comes right down to is that I've known for a while that owning the RV-8 long-term was unsustainable. We just didn't have the funding available to keep on the path we were on. We were, if we had kept going, all of our credit cards would have been maxed out, and we would have ran out of money. So I've kind of known that for a while. And it just seemed to be the right time to make this leap for a lot of reasons. And it really turned out that way. Number one, Mark is the best possible buyer on the planet that I could have found for that RV-8. He's a corporate pilot, he's a warbird pilot, and he's affiliated with other people that operate warbirds, and yeah, I couldn't have found a better buyer. He's had RV flight time before. I didn't have to worry about that. And he's a very honorable, decent, straight up, motivated, energized person that I found inspirational to be around. And yeah, he was definitely the right buyer. I knew I didn't have to worry about that. There's also the medical stuff that has been floating over my head. A brief update on that is that I'm in touch directly with the FAA now. As of today, my third-class medical lapsed. And I don't have an airplane to fly anyway, so I'm not going to be flying for a little while, and that's fine. I'll keep you all posted in terms of how that goes. This is probably not going to be the end of my flying completely. I'm hoping I can get the third-class medical back, so at least I can fly with like crosswinds instructors to stay current in some kind of an airplane. Or, in the future I'm going to be getting rides in other aircraft where I can, when I can. I'll be videotaping them and sharing them with you. By no means is this the last RV-8 related video. I've got a lot of videos that are in the queue to be published. So once I publish this video, there will be follow-ups of various trips I've taken to various places at various times that I haven't published yet. So they won't be in order, but at least I'll be able to publish something every once in a while for actually a good long time to come. In terms of the future, I've been thinking about ultralights as a possibility. Amy even seems amenable to that. And I may be building on the hot rod project, the rat rod projects that I've had in mind for a long time. We'll see how all that goes. I'm also getting a free radial engine from the Yankee Air Museum. It's a Wright Cyclone 7. It's an R1300 off of a T28A that the Yankee Air Museum has had in storage for a long time, and they want to get rid of it, so they wanted to give it to me, so I'm going to take it. So I'll document the acquisition of that little toy. That'll live in the hangar. I will be keeping the hangar. I talked to my airport contacts and said, yeah, I am looking for other projects, and I will keep the N number, I will keep the insurance. So yeah, I don't have to worry about losing that space. That's good. And I'm feeling pretty positive about it. Yeah, there'll be other videos and stuff like that, but I wanted to get this one made, make it official on YouTube. I did sell the airplane and I'm okay with it. I didn't feel regret, I didn't feel remorse, I didn't feel resentment. I felt relief. And that was a good surprise. I didn't expect to feel that way. I'm going to miss some of the trips that I had planned. I'm not going to be able to go to all the places around the country that I had planned to go that I really wanted to go. I really wanted to fly to Wichita, and I wanted to fly to Tulsa, I wanted to fly to Texas, I wanted to fly to Arizona, I wanted to fly to California, all over California. And that's not going to happen now, and I'm going to have to live with that, and that's okay. So I guess it's time to take off this cap for a while. Won't be needing it in the short term. But I hope to be wearing it in another airplane before too long, if only with if even with an instructor or catching a warbird ride someplace. In any case, I'll keep you all posted as to developments. I'm not going away. Life is changing. I'm gonna miss my my dear Falsi fighter, but I had some good times. I told myself if I finished that project and flew it, everything else in life was cake. And it has been, and it will be. And yes, I developed a taste for the cake. I might have even become a cake addict, but so far the withdrawal symptoms aren't too bad. I think I can find a life I can be happy with. And whatever happens, I'll share it with you.